Hey Cowboys fans, my name is Sammy Paradise and I am part of your Dallas Cowboys Rhythm and Blue Dancers, and I have teamed up with 5 Points Blue to give you a new exercise workout every week. And so let's get started. We're going to do abs today, so we're going to turn that flab into fab, and what we're going to do is, when in doubt, we're going to plank it out. So let's get started. Alright, we're going to start down on the ground. Make sure you have really good proper form with this because that's the only way you're going to tone these abs. So you're going to get down on the ground with your elbows down. Make sure your shoulders are right over your elbows, and you're going to bring your spine, bring your belly button into your spine, and then you're going to go into an outer thigh tap. So what this looks like, you're going to bring your right leg out to the side, make sure it's really straight, and engage your quadricep. You're going to bring it out to the side, squeeze it back in, squeeze your inner thigh in, and then bring your knee into your chest. So you're going to bring it out and then in, and out and in. And keep doing this, and then you're going to switch. So going back up, make sure you use your left, squeeze it in and up. Contract the muscle out and in, and out and in. And that's the first exercise. So we have 4 more to go, so let's keep going. We're going to go into hip drops. So what it looks like, go back onto those forearms. You're going to bring it into hip drops. So you're going to drop it right, and then switch it left. Right and left. So you're going to rotate on your toes just like this, and drop it right and left. You'll do this for 30 seconds. One thing I forgot to mention, make sure you breathe, because that's the hardest part with abs. You need to exhale when you contract the muscle and inhale when you release. So what I want to see for the third one, we're going into a downward dog into plank. So for those of you that don't do yoga, downward dog will look like this. You're going up into it, push your hips up forward all the way, and then you're going to release it. So what you're going to go all the way up, press the palms into the mat, and then out into plank position. I want you to go further than what you normally would do with a plank, and then bring it all the way up. You're going up, and then down, and then up, and down. All right. So for the fourth one, we're going to hit those obliques. So let's go on our sides. I always like to start on my right side. So you're going to bring it up all the way. Make sure you stack your hips all the way. You're actually not going to be on your form, you're going to be all the way up. So push it up, and you're going into a full plank, side plank. You should feel that right oblique working. You're going to do a hip drop down, squeeze it up, down, squeeze it up. So if this is too much of a workout for you, go down all the way, and you can still hold that plank position, and this is the modification for this. You can also bring that left knee down if that's too much for you. And you can also, once you do 10 hip drops, I want you to lift it up and thread the needle down and then lift up. So that's working that left core too. You're going to bring it up, squeeze it in, and then lengthen up. And then you're going to rotate to the left. Make sure that hip stays up high. Bring it up, squeeze it in, and up, and in. Woo, almost fell. All right, so for the last and final one, we're going to hold one arm out for that plank position. So that's going to engage the core and also use the arm strength to stabilize yourself. So last one, this one's a toughie. So you're going to bring it out. Make sure that spine is all the way straight and you're forward. Don't let yourself cheat and go back or let your hips rise up. So bring it down, bring your legs out, right outside of your mat, and you're going to bring it up. So make sure that right hip stays dropped. Don't let it release up. You're going to drop it down. You hold it for 15 seconds each time, and then alternate left. So all together, you'll be doing that for 30 seconds. All right, so that's the full rundown. So for the first exercise, we're doing outer thigh tap. You're going to bring that right leg out and in, and then out and in. Make sure you crunch it up so that you're going to do that for 30 seconds each side. And then for the next one, that's the second exercise, we're doing hip drops. In that plank position, you're going to drop it right and left. That's for 30 seconds. And then you're also going to do downward dog into plank. You're doing full plank, downward dog push up, and full plank again. You're also doing that for 30 seconds. You're also going into the fourth exercise, which is the side plank. On the right side first, you're lifting up hip drops. You're doing 10 hip drops and then doing 10 side loops. Then you're going to switch to the left side, 10 hip drops and then 10 side loops. For the final exercise for this ab plank, you're going to hold that plank position and then lift your right arm for 15 seconds, bring it back into center and do the left for 15 seconds. You're going to repeat these for 3 times. If possible, for beginners, I would recommend 2 times. And that's 10 or 15 minutes of abs. And I will see you next time.